Skyborne Rangers versus the Glowwater Thralls. First off, for the Skyborne Rangers, we have the Stromsunder, Stormbreaker, Gatling Hwacha, Light Flak, and Banshee. Their ally, the Golden Falcon, is a Shrike. Gatling Heavy Carried on the left, Gatling Hwacha on the right. Their opponents, the Glowwater Thralls, we have Rerum Tanta Novitas, powered by Guns of Icarus, Gatling Mortar Pyramidion, Banshee Flare Gun on the left side, and already Golden Falcon has charged across the map into Blue's spawn. And then finally the Sturdy's Crackers, Minotaur on the front, Artemis, whatever this gun is called, Seraph, Tempest, and a Banshee. Golden Falcon, maybe I can understand the impetus to try to distract your opponents, to try to move in early, get a fast initiation, but maybe a little too early from the Red Shrike there as Stormbreaker nowhere, literally on the opposite side of the map, nowhere near able to support. And now Stromsunder, it seems, going to continue the fight to try to kill this Spire, but I don't think, with the Rerum Tanta behind, I don't think he's going to be able to. A little bit of side Banshee there. Okay, well, we get an armor, excuse me, not an armor break, a balloon. Balloon downed on the Rerum. Wow. Big damage from the Light Flak, and Stromsunder actually is able to kill the Pyramidion with the Sturdy's Crackers there in tow. I'm sure trying to Minotaur them down. Stormbreaker, still a threat, nerfed in yesterday's patch. Reduced turn acceleration, or excuse me, reduced forward acceleration with a slight buff to turning excel. And I think vertical excel reduced as well. And Golden Falcon here, yet again across the entire map, speed running Ashen Scuffle to rejoin their ally, and now it's a 2v1. Spire goes down, second point for the Skyborne Rangers. This extremely fast, high damage composition from Red Team, so far working very well. Certainly against the Spire. Spire, slower ship, not going to be able to reposition as quickly. So if Red Team is able to just bully their way into a favorable engagement, they're definitely going to do it. Excellent, excellent focus fire as well. Now, Blue Team taking the farthest possible spawn for Blue, which is on the east side of the map. Spots going down, both sides, red and blue. Golden Falcon now has reversed course, and I'll be curious to see how quickly they're going to start this fight, because both red ships, Stormbreaker and the Shrike, are pretty good initiating. Ships that are pretty good at initiating fights because they both have access to disabling heavy weapons, so they can go in with a Hwacha barrage, take out some guns, take out some engines, or in the case of the Shrike, they can opt between the Hwacha or the heavy carronade, going for a fast balloon pop. Now, Sturdy's Crackers and Rerum Tanta moving farther into open air. Rerum holding behind the derelict oil well, waiting for the first target to move in. Rerum does have the closer range guns, so they're going to be providing defense for the ally. Well, I think the plan here is going to have Gat Mortar in the front. Spire will be using the Minotaur and the Artemis, kind of picking away from behind, proving distraction with their weapons rather than with the ship itself. Golden Falcon so far starting the fight a little bit conservatively, not fully engaging on the Pyramidion. Here's a little bit of a Hwacha barrage as Rerum moves behind the terrain to block a lot of that incoming fire. In this forward position, they're keeping the Stromsunder in check, but there goes Golden Falcon moving in for the Spire. Seraph Tempest missiles not providing much defense against this incoming Shrike. And now a little bit of Gatling coming out. Heavy carronade. Balloon on the Spire is down. Balloon hitbox turns into a whole hitbox. as the armor goes down, but Golden Falcon a little too high to be able to follow up with any explosive damage. Looks like, for at least for the moment, they're staying on Heavy Carronade's side, making sure the balloon stays down, making sure the Spire hits the ground, starts taking impact damage. Watcha coming out as well, big damage from the Golden Falcon, but not enough to finish them off. Watcha will still be reloading here, so Sturdy's Crackers, they need to keep the armor up. Next time the armor goes down, they're dead. Watcha's ready. There goes the armor. Gatling turns out. First shot of Watcha, able to finish them off. And in the background, Rerum and Rerum and the Stromsunder have been duking it out, but neither doing any permanent damage to each other. So now, with the newly victorious Golden Falcon rejoining the fight, this 2v1 for the Pyramidion certainly going to end badly, and that's going to be a 4th point for the Skyborne Rangers on this next armor break. Down to Pyramidion goes. Spire, this team composition from Red really not working out. Spire, as I was speaking of before, the way they've kitted it out is very much as a support ship. The Minotaur, Seraph, Artemis, these are guns that are not going to be able to get fast kills, and a single Artemis by itself really not going to do a whole lot to dissuade an aggressive target. So blue team, Glowwater Thralls, definitely relying on team coordination to make this work at all, relying on that Pyramidion to act as a guard dog for their ally Spire. But Skyborne Rangers have been doing a great job splitting them up, finding opportunities to go for the Spire where they're unable to defend themselves. And also, you saw from the Golden Falcon there, a lot of very high positioning. Spire's a very tall ship. The guns are low on the profile, so if Golden Falcon just engages their balloon at level with the Heavy Carronade, Spire will not have arcs with any of their guns. And that's one of the biggest weaknesses of the ship, is now Stromsunder disengaging from the Rerum. We're getting a dual focus potentially on the Sturdy's Crackers. Watch it coming out, 4 components down on the blue Spire. Reruns moving up to try to engage the Stromsunder, but Golden Falcon's there to take out the engines. No engines on the Pyramidion. Dual focus from Red Team onto the Sturdy's Crackers, and there's the explosive damage. Armor rebuilt. Big ram from the Golden Falcon. Balloon is down, and that's going to be it. Final armor break on the Spire. 5-1 for the Skyborne Rangers. Ship selection really not working out for the Glowwater Thralls. Unable to deal with the excellent team coordination from the 2 fast ships of the Skyborne Rangers.